Also, remember yesterday I mentioned Song of Solomon? Right. Well, the final answer on Final Jeopardy last night was Song of Solomon. Right. But it was a different book. Someone else wrote a book titled Song of Solomon. Right. Now, it might be in the Greek where we get Solomon from, not the Hebrew. Because it's really Sa-lo-ma. Right. M-H. M-H. Right. By the way. Now, Matea is the current champion. Right. And, like with the Asian girl, I mysteriously got the Final Jeopardy answer correct. Not though not until the show aired did I know, right? Right. I didn't know until the show aired, right? But my title for my post yesterday had to do with the Song of Solomon as well. Though I don't know when Jeopardy is shot either, right? If it was shot the same day or later or what, right? But I did my post after, but before it aired, right? Whatever that means, whatever that means. But only by a few hours, right? Now, they are showing you who her contestants will be the next day, though, right? So is the show already edited, right? And aired as is, or did they change the answer to Song of Solomon? I don't know. But it's kind of weird, right? That the final answer, not talking answering a clue, right? The final Jeopardy, which no one knows what's going to be asked, right? Until it airs, right? Or the answer, right? Now, you might can answer one clue or another or be clueless sometimes about the answer, right? What? Never heard of that, right? But you don't know everything. Nobody does. Not everything, not everything. Except for one being, maybe. Who can relate to that being, right? And that's the maker of heaven and earth, right? Who sees both the visible and invisible, right? Though we don't. We don't see the invisible realm, right? We can't see the atoms floating in the air, though they are, right? Example. Scientists, why am I saying that? You can be blind to what's going on around you still, but still see too, right? To a point. Or you can be dumb about it, or not say what you're supposed to say, which is what that means. Intellectually blind, deaf, and dumb. You can be paralyzed or not from injury, right? Which is my point, right? You can be lame or you can walk on it, right? Or you can't, right? But if God can heal it, could even resurrect you from the dead, right? I know. Which can happen quicker during the day, within a few minutes of you dying. Or at least being knocked out, right? God can quickly bring you to, right? Comcast cable girl. I don't know your name, right? I don't remember your name, but I know you came by. I've caught up with you before you left the subdivision and got back to my house, right? Because I know how you would have to get out. In a panic, right? If you did hit me over the head after the sex, right? Because you said don't worry about it, and I thought you meant go ahead and open the door without my clothes on underneath. So I think I was only naked from the waist down if we had sex or not, right? But yeah, I also lost 22 minutes, right? Which is enough to have sex and, right? You knock me out and you get dressed and leave, right? Afterwards, right? But guess what? I don't know your name or anything more about you, right? But it seems like a second girl consented at first, but then changed her mind towards the end. Sound familiar, Michelle? Let's see. Let's see. And you can still get pregnant, right? Stuff like that. Or not, right? I don't know, right? By now, if I get very well pregnant after the fall or not, right? But she's not the only one I was with, but I was with, let's see, how many after the fall? 3, 4, 7. Because it was the woman from the McDonald's at the Curl Motel, then Beverly, I remember her name, right? Then the woman with her daughter, right, at the movie theater who I took home and had sex with the mom, but slept on the couch, but not sure if something happened with the daughter or not either, right? But was with the mom again the next morning, though it took longer than the night before. Right. But if the daughter was being messed with by the boyfriend, right, and he was out the house because of it, right, she might have came in there to talk to me in the middle of the night, right, and the mom blacked me out, right, after we did something, right. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Not because I planned it, right. She was trying to show her there are good people and bad people out there probably when she met me and knew I was a good guy, right? But the thing is, if she came in there to talk to me about it, right, because he went into her bedroom, right, after the mom fell asleep, right, which is my theory, right, and tried to have sex with her, but she somehow got him off of her, right? I'm not sure. Or he had sex with her, right? I'm not sure, right? Himself, right? And maybe I showed her how a man makes love to a woman, right? And she agreed not to say anything ever. Whether I remembered it or not, right? And that could have happened with the first little girl, right? But she was around the same age, right? As she put her crotch in my face the next morning, which when we got in, it was, say, between 11 and 2, right? That still leaves over 6 hours till morning or so, right? If me and the mom had sex too, right? And the daughter snuck in before morning, right? To talk to me about it, right? Because she was curious while some man was sleeping in the living room, right? And I talked to her about it and told her that me and your mom had sex and tried to break it down for her like an adult would, right? But tell her also I couldn't be with her until she's a certain age, and right? I would tell her all that, I'll be honest. Right? But she's putting her crotch in my face. I gotta wonder what happened, right? That I don't remember, right? And see, again, the mom brought me home, right? And we kind of had consensual sex, right? Though she said a passive no. You can tell that too. If the woman's still letting you go down on her, that's not a definite no. She can push you away, right? And I go down on my women. I have a smorgasbord first. That might be why. That might be why. Now, they could also have a jealous boyfriend who comes by later, right? And I'm trying to act cool about it. I don't know, right? Or her dad showed up knowing she was 15, right? And I didn't. She said she was 37, right? And I explained that to him too. Well, she's got to be honest with me or I don't know, right? She can lie to me too. Anyone can lie. And treat someone at first, right? Until they tell them the truth, right? And then they know, and then they know, right? Like with Jeopardy, I don't know until the show airs what's going on, right? And like with the clues, right? Even some of those I know, right? When the show airs, and some of them I don't know, right? When the show airs, right? I know. I never really gotten a puzzle on Wheel of Fortune like that. I never tried, right? Anything, right? I usually watch those two shows, right? But it's weird, right? Like I said, right? When things don't act like they do normally, right? And that's all I'm noting today, right? I just turned on the TV and right there it's already on, right? I didn't do anything, right? And like I showed you before, when you turn it off and you turn it back on even, it's still weird, right? Unless it's on something different, right? See. Now what I did there is I put it on TV, right? Right. This is TV viewing, right? That's the CW, right? Shonda, right? I know it's Shonda, right? 3-4 is Laugh. That's according to Jim, right? This is Fox. This is T&D, the National Desk, I think, right? This is Comet, Humana infomercial, right? This is Antenna. Okay, I don't know who that is, right? Some sourpuss looking means, right? Knuckle push, pull up your dudes, pull them up, pull them up. Yeah. This is TBD, I don't know what that is, right? Car Shield infomercial, right? Or commercial, right? You have both, right? This is Charge, right? And then back in WSAV. So this brings it back to the Hopper, right? This Hopper, right? And now it's back on 3-2, right? So, I did turn it on with this from it, by the way, and I don't know if that makes a difference, right? We'll see. We'll see. See? The little plug-in thing at the bottom there? Right. That's what I'm talking about.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT.
Let's see what it does with this, right? Maybe that's part of it, right? I don't know. So, I know. Could be, but
Gifts for mom during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale. Take an extra 25% off and get dresses starting at $18.74. Pajamas for $20.99.
I'm still missing 2 credit cards from the house, right? Mission Lane, which I had from the day before, right? And the Legacy, which I've been missing that all month, right? I see it could have fell out my pocket, but that would be a few days ago or yesterday, right? The other one was around the beginning of the month. I noticed it missing, right? But I think those are the only 2 missing, or maybe the milestone, right? I know. I might be missing up to 3 right now, right? But usually I put them where I can find them, right? But I can check the car later, right? I know. And things like that, right? Well, like I said, if you got amnesia from a wreck and you know you're interacting with people, right? Or you have amnesia for up to 2 weeks in the hospital, or 2 days after your car wreck, you don't fully come to until you're out the hospital, right? You don't remember anything about even being in the hospital, barely. For up to 2 days almost, right? From Sunday to Tuesday, right? And you're released Tuesday, 2 days later, and you blacked out the whole time, right? And barely remember anything, right? You have some kind of short-term amnesia, right? Thought lasted a few days, right? Now it could be lasting less than 4 hours, right? Or so, right? I don't know, right? But I can have sex with anywhere from, say, 30 minutes at least, right? Or 20 minutes at least, right? Like in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right? And anyone would find Phoebe Katz hot, right? But she's married, right? To Kevin, I know who she's married to, right? Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Don't know if you heard that song or not, but it's an old rock and roll song. I don't even remember who sung it. Okay. So it could be because I turned it on with this one, right? So that's a possibility, right? See if we put it on a different channel, if it does the same thing, right? That's it. This is GPB, right? This is Hero Elementary, right? And I just want one channel up, so like I said, the channel wasn't changed, so that's weird. That's a definite difference thing, right? I don't know. Because neither one can change the channel when it's off, right? Right. Because you can do this all you want, but it's going to still be on channel 9, right? Once it's off. And then it's going to have the plug-in thing, right? So it could be if I use a different remote, right? Let's see. That's the guide channel thing, right? Which I turned that on, right? Remember. But now it's up towards history, right? Channel, which is 120.
We can find where it is. Right. Okay.
Though it's still on GPB, right? Now, when I did it, though, it was like this, right? Though I did do this, right? Let's see. It didn't change the channel. See, the channel's in the corner there, right? And today is Ancient Aliens, right? Well, you don't know. All they showing you are their objects flying around us. I don't know what that means, right? Sorry. And Ancient Aliens is on today if you want to learn about how they're finding pictures, right, of weird objects that kind of look like a light bulb, right? But a big one. So, creatures of the deep, alien resurrections, right? Taking a look at incredible stories of the dead raising from their graves. Mummies traveling into the afterlife. People on the brink of death mixing with deceased relatives in a celestial netherworld, right? And what that means is before you die, you see a relative or something, right? And they come back and are brought back to life, right? And they see relatives, right? I've heard of that too, right? Including resurrections. Jesus, so that's the main character there. Though Enoch and Elijah mysteriously vanished from the planet, Moses has thought they don't know where his grave is to this day, right? But there again, he's one person who wrote the Torah, right? Maybe the problem is the Torah, cause it both blesses and curses you, right? Don't you want a blessing only, not to be cursed, right? Blessed and cursed, right? Well, who would teach you the knowledge of good and evil, right? But the bad guy, right? Not saying Moses intentionally was the bad guy. He probably listened to the people instead of God, right? And again, men want to punish you for breaking the law, because there is no punishment for breaking the law, right? So you can put up a rule all you like, but if someone can do something, they're going to do it anyway if they want. They won't. You just got to stop them before they do it somehow, right? Which means possibly murdering them, right? Which all these are bad things, right? Some of them are good things, right? Some of them are, if you wait for it, it still could be considered good or bad. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? So if we all have an age of consent, once you reach that age of consent, you can be with who you want to, Michelle's. But you gotta wait till that age, right? That's all I'm saying. That's all you're saying. Well, see, like I said, right? I know a few Michelles, but I don't know I had sex with them. Because, like I said, one of them married my cousin Brian, right? He had a wife named Michelle, but like I said, unless someone got upset about it, right? And me even being at the wedding, right? And said something stupid to his wife, nothing should happen. Nothing should happen. Or don't sleep with her on the wedding night. That's crazy. I know. If she had to get it from somewhere else. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That could be a term of raising up a seed as well. If she didn't do it on the wedding night, right? Even if she's not a virgin, technically, right? I don't know, right? I know. Just saying. Now, with one of my female cousins and her girlfriend named Michelle, I did stay over at their house and slept on the couch one night, but I stayed on the couch all night. I see, right? Right. That was a long time ago, too, right? And that was probably before I joined the Navy, right? I know. Though again, I know a few other names, like Terry is one of those names that could be androgynous, right? Shannon, right? Shonda, right? There's Shonda Rhimes as well. But see, I gotta also lose more than, say, 10 minutes of time, right? See, that's why I got my watch on now, right? And check the time a lot, right? Right. See, like when I took Sarah around, we went to several locations and I'm watching my clock, right? Until we leave. So I know nothing's weird going on, right? there. Plus, I'm in the open at a parking lot during the day, right? Waiting for her. Plus, certain women, like I said, I might refuse them, right? If I think she's married, right, I'm going to try and refuse her and tell her not to be like Potiphar's wife, right? But if I don't really know what's going on, and say Maria or I don't know, but it would only be Maria, right? A lot of other women, right? Maybe Rose because she's divorced now, but that's about it. That's about it. Or you're a Rose, maybe, right? Mike could sneak over, but then Thomas or Matt would have a problem with that, maybe, right? I don't know. I just know I go to sleep at a certain time, and when I wake up to go to pee, right, I usually, which is usually about 2 to 4 hours later, right, I feel thirsty, like I need to drink something, like with the Rex and fall, right? Because both I woke up before I got out the ER, right? And one I woke up in ICU, right? After the wreck, right? But that was about 4 hours or so later. They had done taking off the hard C collar and all that, I guess, right? I know. Well, because I came in with neck pain, right? Idiot, right? Maybe I asked them to take it off, and they did. I know. Maybe that helped me heal. I don't know, right? I know. But you're also trying to straighten something out that was bent, right, a little bit, right? But maybe it didn't sever the nerve, right? Whatever hit me over the head that day. It could have been the windshield, right? Or some kind of weapon. Even a hollowed out shotgun barrel. Could be hit. You could hit me over the head with it instead of, right, shoot me with it, right? Uh-oh. But that's made out of some kind of metal, right? And you're not really expecting it either, right? Right. Mm-hmm. But whoever it was, they were frustrated over something, right? Right. And upset, probably, about possibility of having sex with someone again, right?
I know.
I know.
You know that. Okay.
Right, right.